So since V for Vendetta won the 100 patron exclusive reaction poll randomizer thing, we're going to watch it and we're going to react to it right now. I have not seen it. I know Natalie Portman is in it. She is a wonderful actress. I really do like her and I admire her. So I know it's not really classic. I'd say a lot of people like it, but that's all I really know about it. So we're going to just kind of get into it right now, guys. It's a DC movie? What? I didn't know that. As you can tell, I'm completely clueless.
Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
This is a very serious tone thus far.
We're told to remember the idea, not the man. An idea can still change the world.
So this man is a G.
I've witnessed firsthand the power of ideas. But you cannot kiss an idea. And it is not an idea that I miss. It is a man.
Why did they have to get me in my feels in the first 3 minutes of the movie? V for Vendetta. There's gonna be some revenge in this movie. Also, I'm wearing red for the movie.
I was just...
It's past curfew, you know.
My uncle, he's very sick.
Oh, sick uncle, is it? You can feel them.
Don't touch
Ew.
me.
Look, Willie, Kitty's got claws.
I would just do it automatically.
You know what that means, don't you? Judicial discretion.
And you get to swallow it.
Oh, God, your finger, man.
Oh, she's getting the picture.
No, please. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Huh? What the
No,
heck?
please don't do this.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
The multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him.
We're fingermen, pal.
Yes. 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 Good. That's what you get for trying to do that. Actual human pieces of trash right there. That's actually what you deserve.
Spare the rod.
Amazing.
Voila! In view, a humble vaudevillian veteran, cast vicariously as both victim and villain, and vouchsafing the violently vicious and voracious violation of volition.
He likes his V's.
And you may call me V.
Me too.
Are you like a crazy person?
I'm quite sure they will say so.
I'm Evey.
Evie? Evie.
This is really... I'm digging it so far.
Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, treason, and plot.
He is a crazy person, but in a cool way. Okay.
Gentlemen, you have had 4 hours. You had better have results. Mr. Creedy.
The Bailey area is quarantined. All significant witnesses have been detained.
Good. Mr. Etheridge.
We're calling it an emergency demolition.
It's obviously not, though.
And I want him to understand what terror really means.
Interesting. Okay, so it seems like it's in a type of universe where they say England prevails. They think that they're extremely nationalistic, I believe.
Our job is to report the news, not
They think
fabricate
they're the
it.
best, I guess.
That's the government's job.
Something must have happened in the world that makes them think
On the
like
lighter
that.
side of things,
I want to know how this goes.
What's all that?
Not sure they just arrived. Marked for stage 3.
Must be further out.
It's a bomb or something. Anthrax. Never mind. A terror attack.
Just put them out.
So she's a little bit slicker than it seems. Okay.
You show me ID or I'll get Storm Saxon on your ass.
He's crazy.
Fucking hell.
No way. He wants to get on TV to talk to people. How is he gonna get out of this one? He's inadvertently saving her. Unless he knows she works there. I don't know yet. Let's see where this goes.
Good evening, London. Allow me first to apologize for this.
The emergency channel!
I do, like many of you, appreciate the comforts of everyday routine. And where once you had the freedom to object, to think and speak as you saw fit, you now have censors and systems of surveillance coercing your conformity and soliciting your submission.
We need cameras.
How did this happen? Who's to blame? If you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror. I know why you did it. I know you were afraid.
Then I ask you to stand beside me 1 year from tonight, outside the gates of Parliament.
And together we shall give them a 5th of November that shall never, ever be forgot.
That was a powerful kind of speech. It really set the mood for the film thus far. Apparently, the government seems like to have a dictatorship. Why would fire? Just said don't shoot, and they shot? What's wrong?
Marshal, all of us.
Jesus.
Please! Nobody move!
Oh, that's why he put those masks in there. This will and the wigs.
There's a bomb wired to the timer in the control booth.
Oh no.
He could just take off the mask. They wouldn't know who he was. He played it pretty smart. They have 3 minutes. They have to get everybody out. There's no... How have I never seen this movie before?
I must say that I'm rather astonished by the response time of London's finest.
You better help her. She saved him.
During this heroic raid, the terrorist was shot and killed. Bollocks. Again, from what we've been told by us.
They made that up. Not to alarm people.
Right.
How bad was the hit to the head that she got knocked out? Ooh, the bump on her head. Oof. Can't imagine the amount of dust in there. Making me anxious. I don't want to clean it. Well, now she's a wanted person, so she better stick to him. Change it to Cotton Eye Joe.
If I'd left
Real
you
quick.
there right now, you'd be in one of Creedy's interrogation cells. Ability to kill you in the pursuit of finding me.
I won't tell anyone, I swear.
But you're not safe. That's the problem.
What are you saying, that I have to stay here?
Only until I'm done. After the 5th, I no longer think it'll matter.
A year?
You mean a year from now? Why did you just leave me alone?
She's not gonna find an exit. He's injured. He's burnt. That's probably why he wears the mask and the gloves and everything.
Your hands.
Yes.
Don't they hurt?
There, that's better.
Can I ask what happened?
There was a fire a long time ago. Ancient history for some.
He has a very Johnny Depp's type of acting.
Can I ask about what you said on the telly?
Yes.
Did you mean it?
Every word. People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people.
And you're going...
I'm loving this. I'm loving the idea of this film and how it's describing the government, how it's corrupt. This is awesome. There's people fighting for their freedom, essentially. I respect it.
I'm looking at the tape right now, and he has no idea how to like me. My nose looks like Big Ben. Listen, find another DOP or find yourself another job.
Okay, imagine having a TV in your bathroom, though. Imagine being that rich.
I'll tell you what I wish.
3 TVs? Or is this just like an optical illusion?
I
don't want to see this. He's watching himself on the TV while taking a shower?
A terrorist ultimatum.
This is gross. Ew.
And surgically precise justice.
At least dry off. You can. The floor all wet.
Holy Christ! Jesus!
I told you, dry off.
Good evening.
Floor's wet.
You wore a uniform in those days. You. It is you.
He was tortured, a building burned, and he escaped, and now he wants vengeance. He has a vendetta.
We have to keep this discreet, Inspector.
Cast in the wrong light, the loss of the Voice of London could be devastating to our credibility.
They?
He's practicing. Don't leave him alone.
Ah, my fat metal friend. Here you go. My favorite film, The Count of Monte Cristo, with Robert Donat as Edmund Dantes.
Does it have a happy ending?
As only celluloid can deliver.
Okay.
Happy endings are the best.
Put the sword away.
That's what I would ask. Does it have a happy ending? Is it good? I'm down then.
Did you know Louis Prothero was one of the richest men in the country before he became the Voice of London?
Drugs?
Legal ones.
That's why he had so many pills.
Find your own tree.
Awful. It's like watching a film with me, just talking constantly.
But it made me feel sorry for Mercedes.
Why?
Because he cared more about revenge than he did about her.
I wonder how he gets cable down there.
A man known to the entire nation as the Voice of London passed away late last night from apparent heart failure.
I might have killed the fingerman that attacked you, but I heard no objection then.
What?
Violence can be used for good.
What are you talking about?
Justice.
That's a touchy subject. I don't know about that.
They put him in charge of a detention facility at Lark Hill.
Do you think there's a connection between our boy and Lark Hill?
It might explain the connection between him and the Hammond girl.
They burned it down on purpose. To get rid of them, the undesirables.
Evey, quick, hide!
She's ready.
I never saw them again. I wish I wasn't afraid all the time, but I am. Which is why I wanted to ask if there's anything I can do to help make it right.
If you wish.
Interesting. I wonder what she's trying to get at.
I was wondering if your offer to help was still standing.
Of course.
It appears that unforeseen circumstances have accelerated my original plan.
I think she's still planning to escape.
The highest paid person at the camp was a priest.
Really?
Yeah, Father Lilliman. Paid almost 200 grand a month.
What?
No, that is interesting.
Why?
Looks like he was promoted. He's a bishop now.
I'm afraid he's a little older than usual. Older?
Huh?
Oh dear, she's not too old, I trust.
What are you doing? Dude, stop. Ew.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, ew.
Culpa, my child.
Ooh.
And I have to tell you something.
A confession. I love the confessional game.
Someone's coming and I think he means to kill you.
I'm sorry. What a delightful mind you have. I hope the rest of you is just as interesting.
Why is everyone always doing this? He has a gun?
Thus I clothe my naked villainy with old odd ends.
This is Surveillance 109. We have an emergency.
It's the same sort of death.
Evey, good God.
I'm sorry. I didn't know where else to go. You know, it's horrible for me to come here to put you in this situation.
Evey.
If they find me here, you could be in terrible trouble.
Evey, listen to me.
If the government ever searched my house, you would be the least of my problems.
What do you have in there, sir?
That's God Save the Queen my parents took me to when they hung it at Gallery 12. I thought Sutler had it destroyed.
It's a copy of the Quran, 14th century.
Are you Muslim?
No, I'm in television. Ah, yes. You see, we're both fugitives in our own way. Because in this world, if I were to invite who I desired, I would undoubtedly find myself without a home, let alone a television show.
What does that mean?
Thanks, Delia. You started as a botanist.
It's a scarlet carson. They're believed to be extinct.
Wow.
He leaves them at the crime scenes. I'd appreciate it if you could have a look at it. Who is she?
Not sure. Clearly one of the people in charge at Larkhill.
She changed her name.
Well, that's what I'm guessing. I put a call into the registry, but I haven't heard back.
Call him again. I want that name.
This movie is so good. Is it her? Oh, it must be her. I think it's her.
Dr. Diana Stanton changed her name to Delia Surridge.
The coroner?
Yep.
She's about to be murdered.
It's you,
Oh
isn't it?
no.
You've come to kill me.
She's okay with it. What kind of horrors must have happened there? To where she was trying to run away, change her name, and death is a release?
I didn't know what they were going to do. I swear to you. Read my journal.
What they did was only possible because of you. I've not come for what you hoped to do. I've come for what you did. There are no coincidences, Delia.
She didn't.
Only the illusion of
She didn't give him up.
I have another rose. And this one is for you.
You're going to kill me now.
I killed you 10 minutes ago. While you slept.
Why is this making me sad? That was a very nicely done scene. That was very nicely done. Wow.
Batch of subjects arrived today.
The story, it begins.
And I have to admit that I'm very excited. A virus can kill an entire population and leave its wealth intact.
That's what they were talking about in Undesirables in the beginning of the movie.
Commander Prothero toured the lab with a priest, Father Lilliman, who I was told is here to monitor for rules and rights violations.
Mass graves?
August the 18th. Of the original 4 dozen, over 75% are now deceased. To a dream, and the hope that all of this will
Room
not have been in
5.
vain.
V.
November the 5th. Started last night, around midnight. The first explosions tore open the entire medical section. There were no eyes, but I know he was looking at me because I felt it.
He had no eyes? Whoa, what? This movie's going so deep. I can't wrap my head around it. And it's going at such a nice pace. I'm really enjoying this.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
What is that you're making?
We called it Eggy in the basket. My mum knew.
Eggy in the basket?
What? He was right, wasn't he? There is something wrong with this country.
And I think he's making it obvious to everyone how messed up the country is and that it should be changed.
Morning, Inspector.
I want to ask a question, Dominic. But I need to know that this question will not leave this office.
Yeah, of course, Inspector. Because of the terrorist.
No. The question I want to ask is about St. Mary's and Three Waters. What if the worst, the most horrifying biological attack in this country's history was not the work of religious extremists?
Government.
I don't understand. We know it was. They were caught. They confessed.
And they were executed, I know. But I see this chain of events, these coincidences. And I have to ask, what if that isn't what happened? Those people.
It was the government.
Would you really want to know who it was?
Sure.
It had to be.
If our own government was responsible for the deaths of almost 100,000 people, would you really want to know?
He's almost siding with V at this point because of the realizations that he's making.
80% of the public believe the terrorist is still alive.
They're scared of an uprising.
Arrests are as high as they've been since the reclamation.
We threw out the censor-approved script and shot a new one that I wrote this morning.
Oh my god.
Really? Interesting. And he doesn't know.
But you're wrong, Mr. Dietrich. The terrorist was never a serious concern. Oh, really?
Oh, it's fake. Oh, I thought it was actually him. Oh, they're making fun of him. They're about to die. Oh no. Best song. Wow. That was good.
Well, what are they going to do? Fine us? Big deal.
Kill you.
We've got the most watched show on air. It'll be fine. Trust me.
It's the same thing all over again, dude.
Not so funny now, is it? Funny man.
Oh, she broke her legs. She must have. There's no way she survived that. That's like 3 stories.
No, no.
It's a nightmare. It has to be a nightmare.
You must tell us the identity or whereabouts of codename V.
It has to be a nightmare.
Processor.
No, it's not a nightmare. She hasn't done anything wrong. She's the one, she was just at the wrong place at the wrong time for all of this.
I know there's no way I can convince you this is not one of their tricks. My name is Valerie. I don't think I'll live much longer, and I wanted to tell someone about my life. I was born in Nottingham in 1985. It was at school that I met my first girlfriend. Her name was Sarah. It was her wrists.
She was an unwanted.
In 2002, I fell in love with a girl named Christina. My father wouldn't look at me. He told me to go and never come back. I knew I never wanted to kiss any other lips but hers again.
That's so nice.
She grew scarlet carsons for me in a window box.
Like V.
And our place always smelt of roses. But America's war grew worse and worse.
America?
And eventually came to London.
Why protect someone who doesn't give a shit about you?
But she really doesn't know.
I remember how the meaning of words began to change. It seemed strange that my life should end in such a terrible place.
That was her.
But for 3 years, I had roses and apologized to no one. I love you. With all my heart. I love you. Valerie.
Didn't think this movie would make me cry. What the heck? Are you guys kidding me? Why can't I catch a break? That was really moving. That was beautifully written and beautifully done.
I'm Arrange a detail of 6 men and take her out behind the chemical shed and shoot her.
This is how she goes.
Just give them something, anything.
Thank you. But I'd rather die behind the chemical sheds.
Then you have no fear anymore. You're completely free.
Huh? I don't understand. Honestly, I don't want to make the distinction, but how this has gone with the dictatorship, the undesirables, is exactly like Nazi Germany. Hitler targeted everyone. Gypsies, gays, everyone. So it's kind of crazy to see it like in a futuristic way. It was V the whole time? What? That's how he found out he could trust her?
You cut my hair. You tortured me.
Every day I wanted to end it, but each time you refused to give in. Listen to me, Evey. This may be the most important moment of your life. Commit to it. Because when they threatened to kill you unless you gave them what they wanted, you told them you'd rather die.
I need air. Please.
What? I love how this movie is ending up. What? This is crazy. Has she become a freedom fighter too? She found herself.
I'm leaving.
May I show you something before you go?
Was it of her? Yes.
She was real.
All the roses.
Did you know her?
No. She wrote the letter just before she died, and I delivered it to you as it had been delivered to me.
Then it really happened, didn't it?
Yes.
You were in the cell next to her.
What was done to me was monstrous.
And they created a monster.
He's not denying it. So? Monster that doesn't have Cotton Eye Joe on the jukebox.
Thank you. Goodbye.
If I had one wish, I would wish to see you again, if only once, before the 5th.
Wait. You need to schedule a time and a day, like... We'll figure it out. I feel like the climax is coming. Or it just happened.
I want everyone to remember why they need us.
But they don't. You need them.
Scientists attribute this latest water shortage to the lack of rainfall the last 2 years.
Police have arrested 9 suspects.
Can you
believed to be
believe this
responsible for
shit?
importing avian flu
going on
vaccine.
Are we ever gonna find V's identity?
That's close enough, Inspector.
Who's this now?
We're not wired.
What you want, what you really need, is a story. However, the true goal of this project is power. Complete and total hegemonic domination.
Over a people.
A new ability to wage war is born from the blood of one of the victims. 3 targets are chosen to maximize the effect of the attack: a school, a tube station, and a water treatment plant. You put Creedy under 24-hour surveillance. When I feel safe that he can't pick his nose without you knowing, I'll contact you again. Till then, cheerio.
I love the world that they created.
Rookwood.
And the winding story. This guy sucks. Let's get rid of him. I get it, you're a botanist. Oh, yes!
Sutler can no longer trust you, can he, Mr. Creedy? And we both know why. A man as smart as you has probably considered this. A man as smart as you probably has a plan.
What do you want?
Sutler.
What do I get out of this deal?
Me.
Okay, alright, V. Let's see what game you're up to. Oh my god, it looks so comfy. I love that shirt. Is there gonna be a budding romance? I don't see that. He's much older than her.
We found him.
Found who?
William Rookwood, the one you've been looking for. He was a floater. A couple of fishermen picked him up. No ID, never saw him till now, that is.
William Rookwood is dead.
I'd say so. 20 years now.
What? Called it. Called it. It was V. Called it was V.
347 failures!
Getting close to November 5th.
We are being buried beneath the avalanche of your inadequacies, Mr. Creedy!
He's gonna put the X on his door. This is so cool.
I want anyone caught with one of those masks arrested.
There's pros and negatives to it.
Anarchy in the UK!
Chaos.
That took a lot of time and effort, dude. I never would have guessed. You're gonna have to clean those up, V. You know that, right?
Tonight, I will speak directly to these people and make the situation perfectly clear to them.
Oh, he's like dying right now.
The security of this nation depends on complete and total compliance.
So he's bullying everyone. Every single person in the country. They're all gonna turn on him.
I don't even know what you really look like.
I'm no more that face than I am the muscles beneath it, or the bones beneath them.
This is scary. Holy.
The time has come for me to meet my maker and to repay him in kind for all that he's done.
No.
Please, you don't have to do this. You could let it go. We could leave here together.
The mask? Okay. Uncomfortable. He's probably like... just...
Violent and unparalleled assault to us purity will not go undefended.
Where is he?
Or unpunished.
Penny for the guy.
Bring him down.
But most of all, we must remain united.
They're all there.
The justice will be swift. It will be righteous. And it will be without mercy.
How did they get him? Ooh.
Goodbye, Chancellor.
Disgusting.
Killing a person? I can't. I can't imagine.
Take off your mask.
No.
Nah. I like how they don't shoot him right there. They all have guns. He has swords. Like...
You're not afraid of death. You're like me.
The only thing that you and I have in common, Mr. Creedy, is we're both about to die.
How do you imagine that's gonna happen?
With my hands around your neck.
Ooh. Very nice.
You'll all be dead before you've reloaded.
That's impossible!
What? What? There's no way. There's no way he dies. Excuse me? Okay, the effects though. I actually can't handle the effects, no. Oof.
And ideas are bulletproof.
Now he can die once the idea is done. Yeah, actually, how is he not dead? Like, I want to know how he... Everything has to be bulletproof, right? But there's still blood on it. She's gonna watch him die.
I fell in love with you, Evey. Like I no longer believed I could.
He's just taking a nap, don't worry. Oh, she put him on the thing.
Hold it, stop right there. And it's over.
Almost.
There's no response from command. Or from party leader Creedy.
Oh.
But this country needs more than a building right now. Needs hope.
He agrees. I'm glad that they're not aggressive and not beating up like the guards and stuff. Like no one's hitting each other. In a situation like this, I'd imagine just bloodbath. They never saw his face. Dude, how is she not like destroyed? I would be crying. I'd be a mess. What if he wakes up? He's like, oh, why'd you put me here? I wonder how like London felt when this movie came out and this building got blown up in this movie. I really wonder how people felt seeing that who lived in London. Even though there's so much destruction, it's really nice to see people coming together for a cause. Especially coming against corruption and everything. And like everyone comes together, it's nice. What? They're alive? What?
No one will ever forget that night.
In spirit.
And what it meant for this country. And what he meant to me.
Are you kidding me? That was amazing. Are you kidding me? How have I never seen this before? That was such a good movie. Holy smokes. I am so lucky that this won the poll thing. That was so good. That was awesome.